What's up guys, Chiggs here from Chiggs Tech Reviews. Today I've got my hands on another brand new, powerful, full Android smartwatch. So this is the DIGGRO Di06 smartwatch. So as usual, we'll begin with a quick unboxing followed by a walkthrough of the watch features and apps included. And finishing off with a benchmark test and seeing how it compares with all the current popular smartwatches. So let's begin with the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So you have a 1.39 inch AMOLED screen with the Gorilla Glass protection. Resolution is 400 by 400. The CPU is the MediaTek 6580 quad-core running at 1.3 GHz. You've got 1 GB of DDR3 RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage. You have a built-in 2 megapixel camera, Bluetooth, GPS and Wi-Fi BGN. You have a 3G nano SIM card slot, Android version 5.1, a heart rate monitor and pedometer, and a 350 mAh battery. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a user manual, a micro USB charging cable, a charging plate, and a small screwdriver with some tiny spare screws. And last but not least, the DIGGRO Di06 smartwatch itself. So here it is guys. So let's take off this screen protector. You have silicone straps here. The watch is made out of titanium. It's very good quality. You've got a beautiful screen at the front, but straight away the first impressions I got of this smartwatch is it reminds me of the Z-Blaze Thor, exactly. So I'm going to bring in the old Z-Blaze and we're just going to compare it. So as you can see, more or less the same. Buttons, everything looks the same. The speaker, the watch strap, the buckle, and on the back it's exactly the same. The only difference there you can see is one says Z-Blaze and the other one says DIGGRO. Very interesting. So let's quickly go through all the ports. On the side you have a power button and a 2 megapixel camera. On the other side you have a speaker grill. So on the back you have a heart rate monitor, the charger pins and a SIM card tray. We're just going to quickly test out the charger plate. As you can see, it's a very good connection there. It's magnetic, it stays in place, and a very nice and simple way of charging the watch. So basically the charger plate has a micro USB charging port. You plug that into any USB source and you'll be able to charge this watch up. The watch only takes around 1 hour to charge. So let's go ahead and switch on this watch. So I just switched on this watch and here is the default watch face. So you've got this very nice looking animated swirls with the date and the time in the center. The colors look amazing, and it's a very high quality AMOLED screen. And the viewing angles are actually very good. So if you want to change the watch faces, all you do is keep the center pressed. You will feel a vibration. Then all you do is slide left or right and you'll be able to change the watch face instantly. So here's another one that I actually like. Very nice looking watch face. So I'm just going to show you some of the watch faces that are available. There are so many different watch faces. You can change your watch faces every day if you like. And when you get to the end of the list, you've got a plus sign. And if you hit it and you're connected to the internet, then you'll have a whole collection of watch faces that you can download. And there is a huge list. It doesn't take long to download either. I'll do this watch. There you go, installed. Downloaded and installed in seconds. So all the watch faces I just downloaded are at the end, 1, 2 and 3. So if we just try one of them out, just to show you, you've got some great looking watch faces here. And the best part is you have a lot of option. So we're back to the default watch face. If you scroll down from the top, you'll get your quick toggles or quick settings, where you'll be able to turn Wi-Fi, Bluetooth on and off or get into aeroplane mode quickly. If you scroll to the left, you'll have your step counter or pedometer, and it will tell you your distance and how many steps you've taken throughout the day. Okay, now if we go back, if we scroll up from the bottom, you get your weather information, and this information updates automatically as soon as you connect to the net. So if we go back, now if you scroll to the right from the left, you've got your notification section. Now this watch will give you notifications for everything. If you connect this watch via Bluetooth to your smartphone, you will be able to receive all the notifications you get on your smartphone directly on the watch, but you will only be able to read them. You cannot reply to them, and that is quite standard in most smartwatches. However, if you insert a SIM card into this watch, you will receive text messages, and those you can read and reply. You also have the option to directly install WhatsApp, Snapchat, or any other messenger you like. You can install it directly on the watch, and then all the notifications you will receive can be read and replied from the watch. Now if we scroll to the left, you will find all your apps and settings. Let's quickly go through this. At the top you've got contacts, phone, messaging, settings, remote control. So that's remote control camera basically. You've got a web browser, a calendar, clock, camera, gallery, music. So you've got 16 gigs of storage. You can store your collection of music on this. If we keep going, you've got a Bluetooth remote control, sound recorder, a file manager, find me, you've got health section, weather, a voice search, Google Play Store. So you've got the official Play Store in here. You will be able to install most games and apps from the Google Play Store and run it directly on the watch. And you've also got Google Maps, meaning you can do turn-by-turn navigation. So that's everything you have on this watch. You're running a full-featured Android 5.1 on this watch, and you're able to run full Android apps. And we will be testing everything out in a bit. So first of all, let's check out the camera. So now we're going to run the camera test. Let's open the camera app, and you saw how fast that opened. I got the camera pointing at this Blu-ray disc. I'll take a few shots and you'll see the samples on the screen straight after. So let's actually begin with Google Maps. I'll give you a quick look at it. So straight away it's found my location. So what's very useful is I've changed the aspect ratio. To do that, you keep the power button pressed, and then you can see it says full at the top. You can change that to full screen. So then you get a full screen image, but then the search bars and stuff get hidden from the top. It sometimes makes it difficult to access certain areas. So for that, you keep the power button pressed, click on small, and then you can see the whole screen. So that's Google Maps. It's a full-featured Google Maps. You can do turn-by-turn navigation. So let's quickly play a YouTube video.
What's up guys, I'm Chicks and I'm back with another video. And today, Android TV OS just got better with a new free app appearing on the Play Store called TV App Repo. Android TV OS is the official Google Android.
Let's have a quick look at Showbox. So you can see you've got full working Showbox here. If I open something up, you are ready to watch. So it's a very small screen. It's not ideal, but the point is it works and it's powerful enough to run these apps. If we go to CPU Z, just to give you root information, you can see root access says no. So this is not rooted as standard. So this is how Crossy Road would look. It's actually not bad. It actually does play really well. The only thing you must remember is games and videos will really drain the battery. Okay, so I've installed WhatsApp. I'm just going to send myself a message from my mobile phone. There you go. I'll write something else from the phone. Just a bunch of gibberish. Alright, so if I send a message, there you go. And when the message comes up, you will see the option to reply. And you can just hit reply. And you can immediately send your reply. So if you install WhatsApp directly on the watch, then you can read, reply, and everything will work exactly how you want it to. So let's have a quick look at the health apps you get on this. So you've got a heart rate monitor and a pedometer. The pedometer is quite self-explanatory. It will count your steps and distance. And if we go back and click on heart rate monitor, you'll see that the green light's turned on, and now it will check your heart rate. There you go. You get your heart rate reading, and it gives you a date and time stamp as well. And in the Antutu benchmark test, we got a total score of 20,532. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top performing smartwatch chart for 2017. So now you can compare all the specs and prices, and this chart should help you make your choice. As you can see, the DIGGRO Di06 has taken position 5 with quite a decent score of 20,532. I'll keep this chart updated throughout 2017 and we'll start again in 2018. So there you have it guys, that was the DIGGRO Di06 smartwatch. So let's break it down with some pros and cons. So here you have all my pros and cons for this smartwatch. I love the build quality. You have a beautiful AMOLED screen, and there is no doubt this is a very good looking smartwatch which offers more or less everything you would expect to find in a smartphone, including a nano SIM card slot. The only main negative point is the battery life. You have a 350 mAh battery, and like all other smartwatches, you have to conserve the battery to make it last. You can expect the battery to last around 2 to 4 hours on medium to heavy usage, and light usage you can make it last all day. On a positive note about battery, as it's such a small capacity, it only takes around 60 to 70 minutes to charge it back to 100%. Apart from that, this is an excellent, well-made smartwatch which has some great capabilities. And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. Let me know in the comments what you think of this smartwatch. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.